5, 4, 3, 2. Oh no.
Bum, 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 bum.
Welcome.
Ba-da-da-da-da-da.
What song is that?
Pepas?
Fuck is that? You gotta get that. At least turn that towards you. You gotta be like at least directly near it.
Right there.
Scoot back and get closer to it.
Right here?
Yeah.
Right here. Oh, God, I forgot. We're trying a new mic setup.
Fuck. This is gonna be so much goddamn work. Anyways, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. My name is Kris.
My name is Joe.
Welcome back to
Hella.
Hungry.
Hippos.
Yep. We haven't changed brands yet. We just did a seasonal little brand change with BBCC. Check out the new episode with me and Princess. And now I'm back to recording Joe. We've had a few... dude, we did like 2 or 3 throwaway apps.
I know.
Because we're like, fuck. I'd go back, watch it for like 30 minutes. I'm like, fuck.
Yeah.
I'm not... This is just more like painful to just...
Yeah. But we're back. We are back. And Kris...
Joe's back from like 3 vacations.
I finally made Kris.
That's not bad. I could hear you fairly well.
Okay.
But
So
I think it just like a little touch closer.
right here. Right here.
Yeah, I feel like the more you move it towards you, the farther you're going.
Right here. I'll
Yeah.
just like cuddle it. Okay.
Just have it under you like this.
Okay. I'll put it right here. How about this right
There you go. That's good.
Okay. So I made Kris my first composed cocktail.
Yep. Gonna steal it.
Kris can steal it. I was like, Kris can steal.
I'll credit it.
Kris can steal all of my ideas. There are times where I don't know if you remember this. I texted you an idea drunk in Austin. Do you remember that idea?
Yeah, because I was at work.
Yeah.
I don't remember it per se, but you were like, "Hey, I got this idea. I'm drunk at a bar right now."
Yeah.
I'm like, that's how all ideas come about.
But yeah, I have it. Like, there's a lot of drunk ideas. This is the first one that like fully came to me. We don't have a name. I have a name.
How'd you get inspired by it?
This one?
How'd you get inspired?
This
Hello,
cock-
welcome to the Hella Hungry Hippos cocktail hour. Happy hour. Welcome. This is the...
Are you gonna get like nice jazz music playing in this
Yeah,
little?
that was definitely
all right,
like a little snippet of jazz.
So this one, I remember. There's an establishment in Oakland.
You want to give it away?
It's called Mad Oak.
Okay, you can give that away.
Me and Kris went there one time, way long ago. I think 5 years ago. And we ordered this $20 cocktail.
Do you know how much that shit probably costs now?
Probably 25.
Probably
26.
25. Fuck.
So it is a beautiful, ladies and gentlemen, and a beautiful is a Hennessy shot and a Grand Marnier,
Shot.
and you just drink it
And then they just
like
lightly mix it and they go, here you go get fucked up.
I don't even think they mix it. They just like get their finger and then they just get they just start
The
mixing.
old finger spoon.
No one at Mad Oak does that. They're really professional over there. But
Jonah. I don't know if there's a Jonah there.
but basically that's it. So
What if you go somewhere and go, hey, hold on. All right, there you go, bub, $20. And they go, wait, you want ice? You're like, yeah, sure. I don't know if this will kill bacteria.
So me and Kris had this cocktail. It was the first time Kris introduced me to this cocktail.
I basically, a little more preface.
It's not a cocktail.
It's not really cocktail, but also this was like, we had to be like maybe 23, 24. So it's more or less like, I think up until like I was like 28, I'm like, I can't get fucked up drinking at bars every night. I want to enjoy what I'm drinking.
Yeah.
But that was like at 28 where I made the decision to enjoy drinks rather than just get purely fucked.
But this is not on the YouTube video. But I'll tell you the ingredient list for this is.
You can give the ingredients, but it's always like the measurements you never really give out.
Oh, okay.
Because people are like, oh,
So-
I put what you put in there, but mine doesn't taste like yours. I'm like, yeah.
Yeah. So we have the base ingredients of a beautiful Hennessy and Grand Marnier
The essentials.
essentials, but little flavor booster with the bitters,
Little bit of this.
little Angostura bitters, industry standard bitters,
Yeah.
and Angostura, and then also just to up the booziness, because
I'm getting drunk right now, man.
So Kris, why is it called a beautiful?
I don't know.
So Zig, you have one of these.
Oh, yeah,
Any-
that was
yeah.
like, yeah, you have one of those. Any girl
Feels
looks
beautiful.
beautiful.
So just to up it, added some bullet bourbon, just full parts.
Let's precursor. Well, I'll do a poll. We'll do a poll.
Yeah.
Right? Because you call a girl beautiful. Okay, if you say, hey, girl, you look beautiful, Don't you feel like that's cringy now to call someone beautiful off the bat? Like you don't know them, you're trying to holler at a person. You go, oh wow, you look beautiful. You think that's cringeworthy?
It's very. I'm 30 and I'm European.
Only works if you're 30 European and you're saying that to a girl here in the States or in the Bay Area predominantly.
Yeah, but
wow, you look so beautiful.
Yep.
I'm from.
I am from France.
I am from.
Okay.
I am from France. What's a good French name?
Jacques.
My name is Jacques. I but you are beautiful. I am from France.
Et toi?
Et toi?
No, but yeah. Kris, first thoughts?
It's boozy for sure, but that's the way like the cocktail is designed.
Yeah.
Also, you get other hints of a fucking
Orange.
whisk, a touch of like that bitter orange, but like you want that so everything's not so sugary. And then when you let that like ice dilute, gets a little more palatable. You know what I mean? But it's definitely like
I call it a nightcap.
Oh yeah, man, it could be a nightcap, or as Joe likes to go. Tick, 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 going off that roller coaster, baby.
This is you put your seatbelt on.
When you're starting your evening out with one of these?
Yeah, the top of the ride is Corona Lights. Because that's when you just want to cruise, technically sober up, but it's still beer. So
you're still sobering up with beers now?
It's not my decision.
No,
it's Drunk Joe's decision. I know it's bad. Drunk Joe says it's good.
That's always a funny thing because I work with someone and they go like I think after 2 drinks they get 2 like they have 2
hard drinks.
No, yeah, like when we have like 2 cocktail, like 2 shots or whatever, like liquor based drink, whatever. Shots are a fucking cocktail. I think after he has 2, he says he has 2 pints of like water, and he goes back to back, and he gets like, and he gives himself like 5 minutes before he goes back to liquor, just so like the liquid kind of just like washes through.
Yeah,
I tried that. I don't know, man.
So
I don't know if it works.
So
maybe for him because I think he's conditioned.
It's funny because you talked about Francis about like healthy, like guilt, like. Healthy trip, like almost like guilt tripping yourself.
That man.
I will say, I drunk guilt trip myself all the time.
We're drunk like, guilt trip,
or you like rationalize. It's like, oh, if I have a vodka tonic, or if I have a whiskey or a highball. That's nothing.
Once it goes dark, you're like, I gotta watch the cows,
dude. Oh my god, I'm the worst.
Okay, you recently just went on an Asian tour
again
with your significant other.
Yep.
What did you do? Any drunk? Like, oh man, I shouldn't be having this right now. Did you do any drunk?
I think over there it's easier because I could go to a convenience store and get a tall can or even just a mid can of drink. And then just like drink at a hotel.
That's your guilt?
Or
rationalizing?
Or when you was like, oh, I need to keep going. Because we didn't go like partying. We just went bar hopping, restaurants, and like temples.
The more adult version.
More adult version.
That's good.
But there are times where like, oh.
You get the fuck it, dude. Let's fucking rage it.
Yeah. But
Did you get a little baby rage? Junior rage?
I would say probably one of the days in Korea was like that.
All right, let's name this one. All right, Korea. What's the name of the spot?
I don't know. It was like
couldn't read the sign.
Couldn't read the sign. Google Translate. Whatever.
Circle in lines. What is this?
Here's my first point. I wanted to get back when talking. Shout out to Koreans for not embracing the journey, but embracing the destination of getting drunk. So here's what I'm saying.
That's the same thing.
No. They're not embracing. So, what are the 2 main drinks, alcoholic drinks in Korea? And
soju
and
the makgeolli.
No. Soju and beer.
Oh yeah.
They're all like liquor. They're all the same.
Yeah.
Literally, they're all the same. So there's no taste difference in any of those things.
Yeah, for sure.
But all of the Koreans are buying like 5 soju bottles a table and pitchers of beer. So they're only focused on the destination.
Oh,
so it was like I'm trying to get drunk. It doesn't matter if the cheaper the better.
True.
And the party keeps going no matter how many like pieces of meat off the grill I eat.
True.
Yeah. I was like, I think during the trip, I felt like Japanese culture was like there's more difference in like the tastes of whiskeys and sakes, but Koreans they just
They're like, we don't need that. We got this and we got
it's
that.
like we have a spirit and we have a beer.
That's all.
We're just gonna go, and then they have that rice wine that you and me drink.
Didn't like it.
Mukgolgi?
Yeah, I think.
Yeah.
If anybody can help correct that, or I don't know, let us know
Yeah.
or something. You think it's gonna be delicious? I guess we don't. I don't have a palate for it yet.
We don't have a palate. And
Right? I drank it. I was like, this is just rice water.
Okay. To be fair, we drank it like Sprite from
True.
a,
I think.
from a bottle.
I think you're just, I think that's an American thing to instantly treat it like you're gonna get piss drunk off the bat.
We drank it like we were drinking it like Edward 40 Hands.
You know what's the best part? I reluctantly like, fuck, we have to finish this, and then you went, dude, we don't. It only costs $3. Yeah, but come on, we already bought it.
Dude, it's so bad. But yeah, shout out to Koreans for embracing the destination of drunk.
You mean simplifying it in a sense?
They're just like, hey, there's one. We're all gonna get here. We might as well just go, like, just keep going.
God, you make it sound like it's end of the world type shit.
Yeah, no, but I'm like,
I like it.
Yeah, but like, also shout out to the Japanese
Oh,
for at least like, hey, we have 3 things we're really good at here. Mm-hmm. We have beer,
yeah.
delicious. Mm-hmm. Sake, delicious, and then whiskeys.
Can I interject real quick about beer?
What?
I'll make it brief. I think in the last couple of years, like beer drinking, I'll appreciate a nice beer. You know what I mean? Like whenever you go to like a tap room or like a brewery,
Yeah.
like, okay, I'll have your nice like cask aged barrel, whatever, right?
Yeah.
I'll drink it, I'll taste it, deeply, try to give my own notes mentally.
Yeah.
And I'll kind of appreciate it, right?
Yeah.
But for the most part, like now when I go to like barbecues or go out to drink, I kind of just drink. I kind of don't give a fuck about the beer unless I'm like, I call and be like, Modelo, you got it? Cool. $6 for a tolly? Bring it over.
Yeah.
And people be like, you like that shit? I'm like, it's not terrible. I mean, it's fucking what you buy when you go to a baseball game. We're in a fucking dive bar. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not going to order a fucking $12 fucking Pliny the Younger, Pliny the Elder to drink at a fucking dive bar, even though beer tastes good. I kind of literally just went to like, you know what? I don't want to say beer's beer, but you know what? Mid beers are fucking good.
Oh,
And I'm going to drink it, and I'm going to use that as, if I get drunk off a mid beer, so be it. I'm going to get full before I get drunk, so be it. But also, to the Joe technique, the mid beers are great for fucking sobering up.
oh, yeah.
Like, that's
Not scientifically proven.
not scientific. It's good. It's like, what do they call the day after hair of the dog? Is that what it's called,
Yeah,
right?
hair of the dog.
Yeah.
The
Joe's
hair of the dog
hair,
that bites you.
Joe hair of the dog's the same day.
Yeah. Yeah. But
That's my view on beer, but I'm sorry, continue with the
no,
Korean
but-
Japanese culture of the beer.
no, but I don't know if you had this, but I was like, there was a time that I was like before the trip, I was like, I had a really good time on the Korea trip, and I'm like,
That's
oh.
what I wish I could redo Korea.
yeah, but I was like, oh, maybe Korea is overtaking Japan. Like, because I went to Korea first and then Japan, and it was like you were like, oh, this trip,
here.
this trip's nice, the.
It's dirtier Japan. What?
But I'm just like, I didn't say. But anyways, I was like, oh, maybe Korea is like overtaking Japan.
Whoa.
I was like, maybe, because I went to Seoul first. We had a blast. Systems were like, all the transportation was clean. Everything was affordable.
Everything's cleaner than America when it comes
Yeah.
to transportation, right?
But then you go, like, first time when we went to Osaka, I was like,
You take a Shinkansen?
yeah,
You
but
take the JAL?
yeah, but I was wrong.
What do you mean?
Japan still is the king of Asia.
In terms of
like destinations to go to.
Whoa!
Yeah.
Whoa!
Yeah.
Philippines was up there, babe.
All right.
Fucking that was a solid 3 Mississippi silence of no, it's not.
With their fucking onion shortage. Get out of here.
Dude, that's real talk.
Yeah, no.
Onion shortage. I was like, how the fuck did you? You can't even afford meat. Now we can't buy onions? Ugh.
Anyways, the first trip or the first stop was Osaka.
You went farther more?
Yeah.
Where'd you go?
We went
Hiroshima?
No. We went Osaka, spent a day in Kyoto, and then went to good old Tokyo because you always have to.
Yeah. Tokyo's big as fuck.
There's no way, but it's still fun.
No, yeah, I'm not saying it's
Yeah,
I'm just saying like
but so what I'm saying is like I thought because Seoul, we had a great time in Seoul. Like honestly, a great time.
I'll be honest, Korea, I kind of liked it, but not really.
Yeah, but
At least from my experience that I went.
you do get tired of the same flavors of the food.
Whoa, guy. In Korea,
Yeah,
let me say something about that real quick too.
yeah.
If it wasn't for fucking like a McDonald's, you're like, cool, I could switch it up a little bit.
Yeah.
Everywhere you fucking, at least, like I said, in my experience, everywhere that I went in Korea, all right,
Gochujang
all
this, kimchi this. It was like which
you guys really like ice in your noodle soup, huh? Okay.
Or it's just like it was like we went to like a barbecue place like 5 times.
Hey, real talk. Who do you think has better KBBQ? The States or Korea?
LA.
Real talk though. Do you think the States is better in KBBQ than
in
actual Korea?
In average quality, yes.
Yeah.
But I think still some of the better KBBQ spots were in Korea, but they're all specialties.
Yeah.
But law of averages, yeah, it's like LA.
LA wins, right?
But so I had this like, oh maybe, and then once we went to Japan, we're just like it's cleaner. Egg salad sandwiches because they're delicious. Those tamagos or whatever. But yeah, you just like start to eat and drink, and everyone's so friendly. I'm like, yeah, this is still like the A1 spot over here.
Hey man, you can't be like they're king of Asia just because they're highly developed. You want to hear something now?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so I think we're talking about Korean food at work, right? And I went go like, dude, it's the same, man. Island countries are all the same when it comes to blah blah blah. And then 2 people went, what the fuck you just say? I was like, island countries and the rice and both like something about food, right? And I was like, they're all the same. They're like, did you say Korea was an island?
Yeah.
I was
oh my. Hey, North Korea doesn't exist, all right? It's just a blank little spot in the map.
I sat there and 2 people were like, what the fuck are you talking about? Korea isn't an island. I'm like, are you sure? And I was like, dude, I've been there. They're like, no, the fuck you haven't.
That's the worst when you tell someone to fact check you and you're completely wrong.
I got blindsided. Right? They put that shit on the fucking Mac Thunderbolt screen. Map of Asia, and they fucking hovered around Korea. And I was like, show me Korea then. And they're hovering around on the second. I was like, they're like, it's connected by fucking China. How do you not know this? I was like, who the fuck told me this was an island? And I did not know Korea was connected to China until 3 weeks ago, people. And I've been to that country for a week. So, dude, I got fact checked hard.
That is the worst. When you believe yourself so much.
Dude, I drink my own Kool-Aid.
And then get completely fact checked.
Yeah. And I also argued that, I mean, I had KBBQ I think maybe once or twice.
Out there?
And, yeah. It was good. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I was like, I will say this though. I only really liked it because it was very affordable. Very affordable.
I think me and Jen at most.
But also the portions were way less.
Lighter.
It's less because they don't eat like fat fucks like me.
It's not Ace. It's not.
Oh no. Yeah. Real quick, folks. All you can eat does not. I don't think all you can eat really. Existence in other countries except for the U.S.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, but you can eat a lot before you're actually paying like U.S. prices.
Facts.
But I remember, I was like, oh yeah, grilled pork belly, great, whatever. But yeah, it was like, I think everything in Korea was great.
What's overrated?
In Korea?
For you now that you've been twice. Wow, look at you. I got stamps in my passport. In my passport. Look at me now. I got stamps in my passport.
I got 4 years left until I got to renew it.
That's a long time.
I know. But what was the most overrated thing? I know people want to go with the snacks, but I feel like the ramen. You could go without it, ladies and gentlemen. It was like you could go without the store-bought stuff. Also,
what?
Also,
How you gonna compare store bought?
but also, a lot of the restaurants just use store-bought ramen
Heyo.
in, at least in Korea. In Korea,
Yeah, they just send you that fucking boiling stone pot.
yeah. Most overrated item might have been the fried chicken. Granted, I didn't have it at my one place that I went last time, which was delicious.
Oh, you went to another spot.
Because we're exploring. We're exploring. You know, when you like first land, it was like your first meal.
Have you ever noticed that all the cars there are literally just two brands?
Kia and Hyundai.
Swear to God, right?
Yeah.
You're like, hey, Kia. Hey, Hyundai. Hey, Kia. Hyundai. Nothing else.
But yeah, I would say
That was very ignorant to say. Like, hey, look, they drive Hyundai and Kia over here now, huh? Oh, God, that beautiful tastes so good.
I would say
Eat the cherry.
eat the cherry. I'll eat the
So
cherry.
good. It's so plump.
This ones are good. But yeah, dude.
All right, let's move on. Japan. Top 3 things you enjoyed.
I really like temples are always like just kind of like your spiritual little journey, even though you can't.
Here we go. Here we go. He done found Buddha.
I
found
talked
Buddha.
I talked to Chris about this after, before we start recording.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm Catholic. Do we get docked Catholic points if we participate in other religions' activities?
Catholic guilt? No. Oh,
Like-
do you think like Jesus and God? Like, yo, look at this.
Yeah, that's what I'm
motherfucker.
saying. There's a scale, right? There's a Catholic scale.
Bro, they opening that Google Docs J.RH.
Yeah, there's like, hey, Japan fucking rubbed incense on himself.
He's like, 3 temples, huh?
Yeah,
How many Korean temples?
I think at least 2.
That's lesser though. Japan's, you know. They just see it, the hand gestures like,
But yeah, I would say noodles still king in Japan.
whoa,
Well, I'm saying.
folks.
Well, here's what I'm saying. Chicken sticks and noodles are the actual king of Japan. Sushi is not.
Wow, how'd you like sushi at the motherland? I had that shit at fucking Tsukiji, and it was like, hey, you want a piece?
I actually liked it. We actually went to a spot in Osaka. It was a spot owned by a
Korean.
he was a former fisherman. So he knew his fish. Killed the ebi right on the spot. He had an ebi fish tank. Just grabbed it, killed it, seasoned it.
Fresh.
Fresh.
And you're like, this.
But I will say the hospitality of the Japanese folks.
Anyone?
A1. None of like a lot of the people didn't speak English, but at least attempted.
Oh, they made you feel welcome even though they couldn't talk to you.
They at least
I like that.
They at least attempted to try to like communicate with you, which I love. It was like, you know, there was that guy who was I was like, there were some fishes that I didn't know, and then he was just like,
How
hey.
many times did you use your hands? This one good?
Yeah.
Huh?
We had to use our hands a lot.
You didn't use like Google Trans?
We tried, but they had I think a lot of them had this translator app, which was way better than Google, which was way better than Google Translate, which translated on the spot.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's good.
no, but I would say, yeah, they are still like the kings of hospitality of like Asia.
Now, let me ask you this: Did
Yeah.
you go to? I think I went to Shinjuku. You go to where's that Japan Drift where they drifted into the busiest crosswalk?
Oh yeah, we went there.
Yeah, you like it?
It's whatever. It's like
Touristy, huh?
it was like, oh, you everyone just does it, take their pictures, and just walks. I think we were trying to find the Nike store at that time.
Oh, it's not. It's not a Nike store, but there's not.
It's like it's
yeah.
a Nike, like
It's
little
cool.
corner of a store. It's a corner of a floor.
I went there during Halloween, so it was wild.
Oh, the second time I went, it was Halloween, which was crazy. Which
I've never seen so many blackface costumes, man.
really,
Swear to God.
really,
On God, I saw like at least 3 or 4. That's enough for me.
jeez, but yeah. No, those
The way you treat garbage, man.
no, but I would say those trips are always like, you know, you need to go on them because like
No, you
bro,
don't,
like
folks.
bro, like here, I was like,
Are you talking about cultural change wise?
Just
if you want to experience new culture, yeah, go anywhere.
no. I was like, go anywhere. Everybody needs it. To say you don't need it is dumb. Of like a culture shock, culture change. Just
I think
learning.
culture shock's good. It makes you realize.
Yeah, but also just like of like how other people are living. But man, we are like super fucked up over here. Of like how much it costs for like a dinner out.
Yeah, like you're coming overseas to come to like, oh, let's go to San Francisco for dinner. You're like, what the fuck? Am I buying a flight back home or am I buying lunch?
I was like, I will tell you. So, I had like after playing basketball yesterday, me and a couple of friends, we went to like a brunch spot. Not even like a really good brunch spot, but just a brunch spot.
To get brunch.
Two micheladas, a shot of tequila, and a breakfast plate.
For yourself.
Between 3 people, we spent $70 each.
What?
Yeah. And then that's the thing where like it infuriates. I was like, bro, when me and Jen went to Asia, I don't think any meal was over $50.
All right, let's do this. Because I went 2016 or 17.
Yeah.
I went during Trump administration because anytime like I went with 2 other friends as well. Anytime like we're noticeably American.
Yeah.
Right? But like also we were bigger in stature too. And they go, oh, American? You're like, yeah. They're like, oh, Trump, no. We're like, yeah. I didn't,
like,
you can't tell them you didn't vote because they won't understand it.
Yeah.
They just look at you and you stand there like, yep, that's, from Trump land. They're okay. And then food-wise, the first night we were there, things closed. Like, we don't know the fucking operating hours of a fucking country in a city, right? The first time there. Definitely lived off of, there's anybody who's been or in any whatever country, long story short, when you vacation out of the U.S. and States and you go to a foreign country, the way food and drink is treated is so awesomely different than the U.S. Joe mentioned, right? $70 per head, and you're just at a casual, right?
Yeah.
Friday, I went to visit this bar. I try to go to during happy hour if I can make it, right? Mm-hmm. By myself. Mm-hmm. I spent with tip $55.
Yeah.
That's 3.
Yeah.
3 bevs.
Yeah.
At happy hour. I'll
Yeah.
let you do the fucking math at home, folks.
Yeah, I'm not doing it.
And and I'm not saying it wasn't worth it. I'm a repeat customer there because I like the way I get an experience from hospitality.
Can we get a shout out of the place though?
Yo, shout out to Sober Mesa.
Sober Mesa.
Eso. Shout out to Chef Nelson Herman. Always there when I'm there.
Yeah.
Cool dude. But in terms of just if you're talking about just numbers, of numbers and spending, I think we did this on a podcast probably during COVID.
Yeah.
You can't go where, I think we could probably just defend it now. Going out, even for an X amount of hours with friends, say, hey, let's just grab lunch real quick.
Yeah.
Or this, you're gonna spend I'd say under 100.
If it's just food, you're spending 20.
It depends, man.
Okay, no. So here is if you're eating let's say it's me and so have a lunch break, we're gonna go out.
Okay, hold on. Let's do this too. So, Japan, you're walking around taking pictures. You want to get ramen at a place that's kind of that everyone goes to. It's pretty popular. It doesn't have to be YouTube famous.
Yeah.
How much you spending for 2 guests?
For 2 guests, I think it was 22 total.
22. Did you get any a little drink?
If it's
a soft drink.
It's if it's a beer or I was like soft drink. It was if it's a drink, it's probably $1. If it's a beer, it's probably 3.
So how much you spending? Let's just say, hey, I'm gonna ramen and I want a beer with it. 2 people.
2 people is probably $13 each.
Ain't that some shit? $13 each?
Yeah.
That's how much my happy hour costs.
Cocktail
costs.
Or shit, that's how much one bowl of ramen costs here if you're lucky.
If you're lucky, and that's that's Korean owned ramen.
Yeah.
But and that's it's a crazy difference. Now fast forward to now you're stateside, you're settled back in, jet lag's off, you got a day off coming up, and you want to tell stories of your travels. Now you're gonna go to dinner with a couple friends.
Yeah.
Right? Hey, how was Japan? Hey, the food's blah blah blah. And now you're at a place that's non-Asian, this and that, and let's just say it's a cash dinner.
Yeah.
Right? Let's say what's trending? okay, I'll do this. You're doing brunch,
Yeah.
right? You're doing brunch and you're getting like a not high end. You're getting like an elevated version of like a Grand Slam. So it's like, oh,
Millionaire's bacon.
Millionaire's bacon, a fucking Belgian like Liège waffle or whatever,
Yeah.
and like a fucking
Oh,
like
I'll tell you right now. That's
and
just
then a French scrambled like egg.
that's already $27, $25.
I'd say like 23, 25.
Yeah.
Okay, now you're getting you're getting bottomless mimosas for 90 minutes.
Oh, bottomless mimosas are like 20 guaranteed. $20, like
Nah, a little more now.
No, $20 for the cheaper stuff, because like they're not using good.
Bottomless?
Yeah,
No, they're charging more for bottomless now. It's like almost 30.
it's 30.
Almost about
Okay.
like it's like 27.
Well, okay, depending where it's like above 15. I was like,
What, like it's above 20.
that's what I'm saying. Above 15, above 20.
Yeah.
I said 20 as my average.
That's an average, but
Yeah.
yeah. But for the most part, now you come back to the States, primarily Bay Area, because we live here, and a casual go out with another person is about, let's just say you're getting.
How about this? Because bottomless is a different kind of brand. How much would a Bloody Mary cost in your brunch?
Your brunch, or
Probably
you're probably
13,
getting like
14,
no higher than that,
15,
probably $16.
$16.
I only say that now because the Bloody Mary trend, at least as far as I've had, you're getting a fucking hot dog in there,
Yeah.
bacon,
So-
celery, carrot, peppers.
So I would say, yeah, like you were spending 60
Yeah, per head.
above, yeah. I remember our best dinner in Japan cost no more than $40.
That's cheap.
Yeah, which we had drinks, yakitori, rice bowls, and apps.
Yeah.
40.
I spent 40 just by myself, and I'm just like, let me tell you something too. Friday, I love it. Friday, I went during Warriors game. I was like, I'll grab food and then I'll go home. I was at a new restaurant that launched. I was at a place that was a new location of a already established restaurant brand.
Is it shout outable or no?
I want to shout it out, but I don't want to bash it either.
Okay.
Right? I'll tell you after we record. So I like their food. I like their concept. They're pretty much pioneers of it here in the Bay Area. And they came a long way in terms of like business evolution and brand evolution. One item, and this is obviously with inflation and all that, but one item that I always buy,
Yeah.
I looking at the price, I was like, holy shit, it was $16.50 for. And I'll tell you what I got, but you'll figure out who it is
Yeah.
later on. $16.50 for a burrito. Holy shit!
Yeah.
What is that holy shit to you? Is holy shit to me?
Oh yeah, that's holy shit. That's DoorDash at 1 a.m. and nothing else is open prices.
This was at the place looking at the board. I went, holy shit!
Yeah.
$16.50.
Yeah.
Right? You wanted to get a beer from like whatever local brewer is around. One tall boy,
Yeah.
10.
Yeah. It is not. Over here we messed up.
Yeah, I mean, like I've been in cities that are, I don't want to say cheaper cost of living and all that, but even then it's all like,
And then I get it, business cost price. But Lord, when you like go to these other countries, Jen's brother came back from Italy.
Mm-hmm.
He said the prices there for even high end food, he didn't pay like that much. Which is like
what is that much?
like probably less than 100 for two.
That's cheap.
Yeah.
I don't want to say cheap. That's very, very, very more affordable than
Shit, I paid 100. I paid 70 for a mid brunch.
That sucks.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, it was like for high quality food, two people, probably better wine than over here, probably better food than over here.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, it's also like one thing to blame is too, John. Not to get all fucking technical. We'll move on in a little bit, but part of all that too is the real estate. right? Like, hey,
That's that. Oh man, go on your rant.
Part of all the pricing that a lot of people don't really put into factor.
Yeah.
I'm not saying I support it, but it's the facts, right?
Yeah.
Is the real estate of where these establishments are. Oh, you went to that place? Where's that near? Near all the hottest shit. So they're probably gotta be like, okay, that restaurant's rent got to be like $8,000 a month.
Yeah.
Like, how the fuck do you cover $8,000 a month?
Oh man,
You gotta cover $8,000. You gotta cover the insurance.
And then customer and
then there's a million factors. That's why opening restaurants suck, right? Like it's trying to cover costs every day.
Can I go on my other rant?
Oh, my rant's done. Yeah, go ahead.
So, over in Korea and Japan, there are hundreds, thousands, or whatever, of like these tiny minimal seater restaurants, and I think over here we like completely fucked that up.
Well, we don't. It doesn't exist here because we don't want that.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Is like we fucked that up because like there was like a lot of restaurants over there. It's like, hey, how many can you seat? 8.
Cool. Take it.
Cool. We'll take it. Over here, it has
to be like 60.
It has to be 60. Has to be double story.
Yeah.
And it was like, of course, like that fucks it up. I'm like, dude. And I was like, there were so many times our best meals in Asia were in 6-seaters, 10-seaters.
Didn't I tell you that a long time ago? I was like, bro, like, because a lot of people will get in your ear. You have to go to this place.
Yeah.
Because all this influencer bullshit. Get the best places here, the best places there. I'm like, you can't. I'm like, how do I compare and contrast that? The Airbnb I was at, our downstairs was like counter service only.
Yeah.
Right, and it was just like I guess you could say mom and pop. That's what we fucking call it. But it was just a run of the mill ramen. They had like 3 choices.
Yeah.
Right? This meat, that meat, and no meat.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And the fucking menu's like a fucking postcard.
Yeah.
Right? And sometimes it's not even a menu. You just look at the thing and you're like, yeah, let me get this one. Because like everybody knows,
and
right?
it's like, yeah, I'll take that one.
A big old bottle of fucking like Sapporo and they're like, boom, done.
Yeah.
Give me 2 coins.
And then I was like, I think that's what like breaks my heart because I was like, I feel like San Francisco can do it, but they just went the other way.
We'll get into that after we wrap up this travel.
But I'm just like, bro, like our best meals came from places that were less than a dozen seats.
Because it's just like run of the mill. Everyone goes there for it, right? And it's just like the culture that's built upon that. Like in any in any kind of foreign country that's built around like eateries that are just built around the people.
Yeah.
Right? Versus here, it's like it's built upon like at least restaurant culture here in the States is super, super fucking different, especially Bay Area. But like to support your argument, being in Korea, being in Japan, it's all like, oh, hey, we got to go to this dude who has like a counter service for okonomiyaki or something, right? You went to Osaka, right? They're like, yeah, there's only just one fucking thing here.
Yeah.
Right? In other countries too, like I know a lot of people go to the Philippines. Oh, yeah, that guy just does fucking empanadas.
Oh, yeah. Oh, another rant.
Right?
Here we go. Asians love making restaurants just on off parts of animals.
It's built on like it's that classic story of like poor people can't afford the fucking nice meats that the rich people can. So here, give us all the fucking shit parts. We'll make something out of it.
Yeah, and they do. And I was like,
and when they do, and then when the poor folk, like I'm speaking to like how hierarchy was back centuries ago. They're like, hey, this tastes fucking good. What'd you put in it? This and this, because I don't have any more coins or my daughters to sell.
Yeah. I was like, I'm just like, how'd you make it? Salt and fire.
Salt, fire. Hey, you got this thing called soy sauce. What? What is it? It looks black. It's pretty good, man. Let me tell you.
It is pretty good, man.
Dude, imagine that.
Let me tell you.
Imagine that, like in Asia, right? When they're having stands like on the side road things. Just fucking meat on sticks and fire.
Yeah.
And then they're like, hey, man, what's that black shit you pouring all over it? Easy, dog. We got this from these people called Chinese. What? They're like, they look like you and me, but they speak a totally different fucking language.
Who?
Who? No. They look like me and you, but they speak a totally different language. They're like, what? That's bullshit.
Yeah, they came over here a long time ago, but we don't talk about
about that. They pour this black ass sauce on top. Is it good? It's a little salty, but just enough of it will get you there. Let me get that chicken with that black sauce shit that you're pouring over it, right?
Yeah.
Boom.
No, but
centuries later, yakitori, boom. That's it.
Yeah. So let me get to my point. I was like, dude, there's so many like just like people open it maybe like just they'll open it at like 9 a.m. Start doing their shit, and then they'll just start cooking. Whoever's in the neighborhood, whatever. And I was like, damn, we fucked up on that. And it's like,
It's so funny that you mentioned this because literally when I was after travel, I don't want to say I'm a traveled man. I've barely put a scratch into traveling. But after visiting countries abroad and coming back, that's when I realized, why the fuck is no one in the States doing this and this?
we have to cater to everybody.
And that's the problem.
Yeah.
Right? So now that like we're at travel, I'm going to get to the nit grit. You're Joseph Aure, you leave your corporate office job, you saved up money. What is the Joe fucking counter service shack and what one food item and what two, okay, let's be generous. What two food items are you only gonna sell and just fucking beer?
Man, I'm glad you asked this, Kris. I'd probably just make breakfast tacos and cheeseburgers on a griddle.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's okay, like what kind of breakfast tacos? Like sell me on it, because now we're in the States.
I was like, man, I'd probably do some chorizo, bacon, potatoes, eggs, tortilla.
Son of a bitch. Corn flour.
For breakfast, you got to do flour.
Okay. Thank you, Jesus Christ. I hate when people say corn has to be everything. Flour ain't that bad, baby.
Yeah. Harissa? Man, delicious. Hey, I visited our oh, man. And it just brings me back kind of sad memories. Because I visited Tacos El Automobile.
Good. Love it. Great
Good.
tacos.
And it was like, it brings a tear to my eye because that was our last place we hung out with Josh.
Shout out to Josh. We love you, buddy.
Yeah, but still great. It was like they're still great, still killing it.
Yeah. So you're doing, what was it? A chorizo what?
It was like
Chorizo.
just like, no, we're not. Well, like I'm
What
not.
was it? What was the item? Like build it for me.
It's like we're just gonna do
Flour
flour tortillas.
Flour tortilla.
Your choice of protein.
No choice. So now I got choices.
Just chorizo. Or bacon.
Or bacon.
Or sausage.
Okay.
Breakfast sausage.
Okay. Jimmy Dean.
Yep.
Love it.
Eggs.
Uh
Potato.
huh.
Probably in the form of tots.
Okay.
Cheese and salsa.
Perfect.
That's
so
it.
let me be a typical American. Hey, can I just get that like all separate? Are you gonna give it to me that way?
No.
Fuck yes.
No.
Live by that.
Yeah.
Only in taco.
Yeah.
And then you said cheeseburgers or
Yeah.
burgers.
Yeah.
Okay. Are you serving a single? Are you serving a double?
Standard is single.
Are you gonna offer more options?
I'm gonna offer a double, no more than a double.
Okay.
like-
What's the burger build?
Burger build. You get your special sauce, lettuce, tomato,
El Top. Yeah.
and then me personally, I'll probably do my special onions,
Okay. El Top. Got it.
and then just mayo mustard
Oh, okay.
in between a bun.
Somebody goes, hey, I don't want any of the lettuce tomato. Can you do without it? Are you going to give in? Are you going to succumb to it?
Honestly, I'm kind of the person that's like no subs. You order what you get.
Yes.
Like, yeah. If you say you're allergic, I'm gonna say we have the breakfast.
Allergies. Okay, we're going to say allergies only. Let's cater to allergies only.
Allergies only. But if you find
If I find out.
but I need proof.
Fuck yeah.
like a COVID test. I need proof of allergies.
Come here. Show me here. Come here. Show me your paperwork.
I'm pretty sure you're not allergic to lettuce. I was like,
Fuck off. Right?
yeah.
Okay.
No, but
What beer are you serving?
what beer?
Yeah. Come on. You roads, you know.
You know what? I fell back in love with Asahi beers. I think I might have to go Asahi's.
Slick.
Yeah.
Single griddle. This is like that YouTube show, Tokyo Diner or whatever,
Yeah.
Midnight Diner. It's like, boom, you're only cooking what the guy fucking gives you.
Yeah. I think so. The only thing in Asia that we didn't eat that I not really regret because it was hot. Let me fill you in. It was hot, and this is the only reason why we didn't eat it because it was like kind of warm, humid.
Yeah.
We didn't eat Japanese curry.
But dog, let me tell you that Japanese curry, son. Son. Shout out to Max. I remember one time we were one time in Japan, and it's late, so everything's
Keep going.
closed except for 7-Eleven.
Yeah.
Max goes, bro, I'm about to buy this microwavable curry for the Airbnb. I'm like, fuck it, do it, right? Son, he microwaved that shit up,
Yeah.
and then you hear the from the plastic.
Yeah.
Fucking room was ratatouille'd out, and we're like, bro, Max, what you eating? He's like, that motherfucking $3 curry, son. Just tasting one spoon of it with the rice, son. Sauce was undefeated.
I will say, Koreans and Japanese cater to their poor folks way better than over here.
Because American.
Also, time to sober up.
Can I have one? You don't have one. You only have one beer for yourself. You didn't think I wanted one? This is okay. Let me tell you something. Can we go into traveling then?
Yeah.
Travel Joe is really different from hanging out Joe sometimes. Mm-hmm. I've traveled with Joe maybe 2 good times. Number 1, we get on a flight to, I believe, either Vegas or New Orleans. He goes, hey, I know a stewardess here. She's going to hook me up with a complimentary drink. I sit right next to him.
Man, this is good.
He doesn't offer, doesn't introduce me. So I sit there with the bag of corn snack that the airline give us. And I asked Joe, I was like, how's our mimosa? No, it's all right. I'm like, no, it must be nice. Doesn't offer me. We get to a hotel to where we're staying. I'm like, all right, Joe, so you can throws his fucking suitcase from the door. As soon as he walks in, throws the suitcase across the room, flying, open. And he goes, not my hotel. And I'm like, Jesus Christ, we have to be in the same room together.
I will say I'm consistent with no matter who I go to, because even with Jen,
you did that shit too?
And just you have a pile corner. Good Lord, you have a pile corner of just your dirty clothes.
That's the way you fucking treated the place we went to.
Oh, shout out! Oh, I'm just gonna do shout out to Korea or Asia for all these. Shout out to both Korea and Japan for not succumbing to American tourists by providing larger, like, clothing.
Why? That's
tourists.
fucked up.
No, but it's just like, hey, bro, this is our sizes. We don't have.
Dude, I couldn't fit a damn thing over there.
I bought a shirt that was 2XL in Japan.
Was that a fucking small here?
Couldn't fit it. I think it was a medium or maybe at least a large.
Yeah, I couldn't fit a dude. We went to like this. The only thing, I did fit it, but it was just too expensive. We went to Bape in Japan, Bathing Ape, streetwear, folks.
Yeah,
right. And then
2008 streetwear.
It's still fucking expensive. Well, it's just trending over there because it's, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Anyways, looking at the shirts, one of the guy goes, "We have size for you," and I went, blessed. Like, for sure, I was juiced because we got to another thing. Like, I start, moving the thing. They go, no, right? And I already know what no meant because I went night markets in Korea. Mm-hmm. Didn't have a goddamn thing for. Couldn't fit a fucking hat over there. Yeah. You can't fit a fucking hat. That means you're fat as fuck.
Yeah, they are petite over there.
Yeah, because it's all like. They were like, damn, dog, another bowl, motherfucker. This is not for just one meal. You don't order another. Who does that?
Yeah.
I do.
But travel if you have the time.
Travel if you can, save up as you can. You don't have to go to extravagant countries. It's more or less just get yourself aware from fucking other cultures.
I was like, shit, go to Canada. Fuck.
You can go to Canada. You go to the French part if you cannot go to France.
Maybe not.
You go to Quebec. Quebecois. That is where it's from my accent. You go to.
I'm down to go to Quebec.
I would love to go to Quebec.
You want to go to Quebec? Just get.
But I'm single, Joe. I still wild out sometimes.
You just want to get high off of French food for cheap?
I would love it. That's not okay. That's one thing too we got to cover. I'm not saying everywhere we go out of the States is cheap.
Watch it is. Like you're just like, yeah, it is.
You start holding your debit card. They're like, no, give me that change I heard jingling in your pocket. You mean these 3? Yeah. Whoa. Don't bring it all out.
Oh, American money.
American money. Oh, George Washington. You're like, this is what the homeless people wipe their ass with, man, when they're crazy.
Dude, I will tell you, man, I would love to go to Quebec.
I'll go to Quebec.
All right, let's go.
I like to say that, but then like when I start looking at, okay, budgeting, I'm like, all right, like I got to take an extravagant trip soon. Right? And I'm looking at it like, Jesus Christ.
Hey. Plan it for you, me, Francis, and Dizon.
Oh, God.
Your birthday.
Oh, God.
Let's plan it. Well, we got time. We got time.
We got time.
But But anyways, man.
What are we at?
I think we're at 50 minutes.
Oh, this is nice.
Yeah.
God, that was good. We covered a lot.
But what else, Chris? What else is new?
What else is new? Well, I'll let the homeboy tell himself, but we got Francis, R.I.P.
Okay, okay. All right, let me rant on Francis really quick.
This is the vocal letter to Francis.
I was like, vocal letter to Francis. I was like, hey, man. You live in an apartment complex. I think there's a gym in your place.
Dude, he lives in a place newer than yours. Newer, not tragic, but he lives in a much newer one.
You could walk. You don't have, you could BART there. You could,
Okay, hold on. So, folks, if you haven't yet, check out the new Big Boy Healthy Eating Club podcast. That's me and Francis's new dietary lifestyle tutor.
It's so frustrating.
Dude, I was telling him, I was like, bro, I was like, get off your soapbox and telling people that, these are all personal choices that led to that. Like, there's no fucking disease of me being fucking fat. It's my choices. Being fat is choice.
I will say, every time. So when you say when you say that kind of just trying to guilt trip yourself of healthy eating or whatever.
Yeah.
I will say, whenever I work out, I'm like, man, that could definitely be a half pound of fried rice. Yeah. Not knowing how we cook fried rice of just I'll put shrimp, egg, whatever leftover pork.
It ain't. Yeah, it's definitely not going to be a healthy choice for sure.
But Francis, hear me out, because I want to drink with you again, buddy.
Dude, before your story, so we go to a wine tasting, right? Tasting.
Yeah.
Tasting.
Yeah.
It's about 1.5 ounce per taste.
Yeah.
Right. So we get about maybe 6 tastes. You know what that equals? A fucking glass.
Yeah.
Right? And he goes, whoa. I can't be drinking more after this. And I was like, oh, yeah, my bad. And I thought about it. So, it was like a 1,000. So, hey, bitch, you drink 1 glass of fucking wine. What do you mean you can't drink more? He was like, man, because you know my condition. I was like, your condition's based on your choices that you made.
It was everything up to there.
Yeah, right? He's like, I can't be drinking. I'm trying to be healthier. I'm like, no, you're not.
Okay.
Dude, the last staff meals I posted on my stories, he's eating the same portion I have, and he goes like, "Oh, I can't be finishing all this." What? The last 2 spoons?
I was like,
"Fucking finish!"
He was like, "I'm eating grilled vegetables drizzled in oil."
Right? And then we're like, "What are you gonna eat at home, man?" I'm gonna eat this salad when I get home. No, you're not.
I will say, for me, I always validate my workout with sweets. And it's not always just cookies, but always just bro, we always have ice cream here, and I always just eat spoonful. I don't put anything in a bowl, right?
Oh, that's good.
So I just but no, it's not.
That's discipline.
No, it's not good because I just eat out of the fucking carton.
So you eat so you end up eating the carton?
I'm eating it spoonful.
Letting you know what is it? What flavor?
I think we got coffee and Rocky Road, almond Rocky Road.
You mixed both, didn't you? You fat fuck.
It's delicious. Also, got some Girl Scout cookies in the freezer.
Dude, oh God. I bought 6 fucking boxes from Kiyomi.
Okay.
Thanks, Kiyomi. But
okay.
I started eating 2, right? And then next you know, I pulled it from the box physically. Yeah. I was like, I just ate a fucking sleeve worth. I felt disgusted. So I put it back, go downstairs. I'm like, can't eat you till Friday. I gotta fucking...
I will say, the time I bought Girl Scout cookies, I was gonna buy a new iPhone because you get the trade-in promos and you're like, oh, this looks good. Realized I was like, I need to upgrade my plan. Couldn't upgrade my plan, so I was like, okay, I'm just gonna scrap it. Right outside the Apple Store in Walnut Creek was Girl Scouts. Bought $30 worth of Girl Scout cookies. I was like, yep, definitely gonna eat it.
I was like, I found $30 compared to $4.99. Let's get into it. What flavors you buy?
Thin Mints. I think Thin Mints are my A1s.
They're the classic one, right?
The Lemon Ups.
Lemon Ups are low-key fire.
Dude, they are... You know what they remind me of?
Go.
the gas station the lemon cream cookies,
Ooh, I know what you're talking about.
which are underrated.
Are you talking about the 6-piecers?
Yes.
Yes, love it.
Those are underrated for sure.
Yeah.
And then
Why do people hate on fucking lemon flavors so
why do
much?
people? Okay, I know why people hate on gas stations over here, but like gas
yeah, we
station
know
food.
that.
But like those lemon cookies at gas stations.
I fucking like it. I love it. But they're like, but people hate on lemon flavor in general. Who the fuck said lemon was gross? You drink lemonade, it's delicious.
Lemonade, if you want any alcohol to taste decent,
Lemonade.
just mix it with lemonade.
Lemonade fixes it all.
Dude, bourbon and lemonade,
Whiskey
vodka
sour.
vodka and lemonade,
Good.
lemon drop, like, rum and lemonade. I'm pretty sure it's good.
It's good anyway.
Gin and lemonade. I mean, whatever.
Gimlet, good. Same.
Sure. But those
Closing remarks to France.
Francis, get a green juice, drink water, start working out.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, this has been a beautiful episode of.
I'm not done yet. I was like, I'm not done yet.
You got a Stone Cold Steve Austin. Wait a minute.
I was like, Francis, you could like definitely just like eat noodles, vegetables, tofu, and it'll be fine.
No, man, no meat.
It's like pork belly, he has to have it. Has to. Okay, I will say, one of my like bad eating traits is thinking shrimp is healthy.
Oh, that iodine. And
Yeah,
fucking-
or just like I think because it's like a shellfish one.
Yeah.
Like it was whatever, and it has like as much fat as I think pork.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah,
I
like-
looked it up. I was like, "How's this equivalent to pork?" And then you read it, like, "What the fuck?"
So if you have shumai, oh lord, that is bad.
Lucky for him, he's allergic.
To shrimp?
Yeah, he didn't. We always make sure we don't go anywhere with shrimp or that he can't eat shrimp.
Pussy.
Stupid.
Oh man, more drinks I get, this pod gets dangerous.
Oh, dude, when we go Power Hour next time, that's the last time I've ever like seen him drink.
Power hour?
Well, because it's like he
Maybe
doesn't,
maybe
like,
that's what triggered it.
Well, because it's like I'll like Monday through Thursday, I really don't drink like at home. Like I don't feel the need to like rough day, need a beer type
Yeah.
thing. Even then, it's like if I wanted like a beer, it's all like okay, well, like I want to eat, but if I drink this beer, I'm gonna fucking I'm gonna get full.
Yeah.
Like and like I don't want to get full off a fucking beer. I want to eat.
Yeah.
I'd rather eat my calories than drink half of it.
One more rant.
Go for it. I'm ready for it.
One more rant. What is it with? I feel like it's just Asian folks.
Go for it.
Could be Filipino, could be Chinese, could be Vietnamese. But what is it about Asian folks who go on international travels and want them to buy cigarettes from duty free?
I like cartons of shit.
Yeah. So
Is it better tasting? Is it cheaper?
it is cheaper.
It's cheaper, but like the price of cigarettes itself is not fucking like.
So I think for me, I'm just like, bro, like part of me was like, okay, like I think the first time I went to duty free, I was like, why are cigarettes for sale? And why are cigarettes duty free? Can't you get them anywhere?
Yeah,
but
that's what I
apparently,
thought.
but apparently every country taxes them crazy. And when you go to duty free, no tax.
Oh, fucking
But
Asians.
I am still like, and I think this is where it comes full circle because I think I started with this pod of remember when cigarette smoking was cool?
What do you mean? Oh yeah, why is that trend wise?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm just like, bro, why are like cigarettes so like just hot commodity when people when people like travelers, give me a magnet, give me a postcard, whatever. But if you have that one
Asians,
but if you have that like that smoker in the family, I was like, dude,
give me a carton.
Give me a carton.
Like carton of smokes? Sure, I guess. You don't want like a shirt?
And then they'll throw money at you.
Older
I was like,
relatives?
I had one security guard who works. He's like half Asian. He goes, "Hey, I heard you're going to Korea and Japan in like the upcoming like week." Or I was like, "Yeah, I'm going like whatever." And he was like, "Hey, if I give you $200 right now, can you give
You
me?"
bought him $200 worth?
No, because that's my room of my. But I'm just like, I was like, why are you so incensed of just?
Holy shit.
Why are you so incensed of carton of cigarettes? He was like, hey, bro, you're going to like Japan and Korea, and I was like, yeah. Could you buy me a carton of cigarettes? And I was like, no. I was like, No, I'm not, because that's my space for my treats.
And he goes, man, I thought you was cool.
He did say that. He did say that. He was like, I thought you was cool. Like I was like, I'm not getting that
Cool,
free.
but God damn, man, I gotta save a fucking. Cartons are not small.
No.
You know what I mean? They're big.
Yeah.
Motherfucker, I gotta save.
But that's my last rant. But hey.
Older Asians, quit fucking smoking, man.
Yeah.
What do cigarettes cost now? Like $12?
When's the last time I
When's the last time you smoked a cig?
Last time I smoked a cig was the last time I was in Asia. Not this time. When I was apparently I smoked a cigarette super drunk.
Like chain smoking?
Yeah, just like because they sell them as loosies over there. Mm-hmm. And I was like, yeah, fuck it, whatever 300 won, whatever how much how much random coins those are.
I got this with Kim Jong Un.
Hey, I got some lint in my pocket, and they're like, yeah, whatever.
This
Dude.
coin has a hole in the middle.
Yeah, that's another thing. I was like, coins with hole in the middles, worthless.
Yeah, dude. You're like, got like 10 of these. You're like, yeah, gonna need like 80 more.
But I will say, yeah, I was like, I think that was the last time I smoked a cigarette.
Ooh, nice good old drag.
Yeah.
And then your mouth gets all gross and your clothes smell
But you
like
look
shit.
cool.
But you look dope.
You look better than the people that smoke vapes.
Dude, people will like this, like, right? Vapes are like this big, right? Right? It's either that or like the size of a pencil. But do you remember when like vaping had first started? People were holding like shit that was like the size of like an iPhone, like, blah, 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 right? And making fucking clouds. I'm like, dude, that's so stupid.
You know what I hated? They made like indoor smoking look nerdy.
Right? Like they took away definitely the cool factor was like lost.
Yeah, I think when in Asia they're still smoking indoors.
Oh, that must smell so good.
It like it's cool because like you see people like smoking with a beer. That's cool.
Right? They do that technique where they can hold it and hold the glass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but with the vape,
You can't hold no. Dude, this is what it looks like if you're drinking with a vape. It looks like this, right? How the fuck are you gonna hold that and smoke?
Dude.
Right?
also, man, I was like, I guess this is just, smoking is cool, but please don't do it. But
Okay, how about this? Smoking does look cool. I will say that. But if you're gonna do it, cut off a couple of years, yeah?
yeah, oh yeah. But I will say, like the cigarette smoking. I was like, yeah, the lighting and whatever. But yeah,
dope.
yeah. But the
Want to smoke after?
I didn't say no.
That silence right there was like, I don't know, maybe.
I didn't say no. I didn't say no.
Stupid.
But I was like, the smoking indoors, I was like, oh, you're breaking the rules, and that's fucking cool.
You're breaking rules. Fuck, I want to break them with you.
I was like, oh, that's fucking cool. I was like, I love when you break the rules.
Oh, fuck, that's so funny. Dude, you guys hear he goes, fucking break the fucking rules.
Break the fucking rules.
Oh, God.
But like, you know, when people like vape indoors, you're like, ah, dude, you just
Stupid as fuck.
stupid
Smells
as
like fucking mangoes and strawberries.
fucking taro like flavors. Good Lord, I fucking.
Where's the good old nicotine? Oh, nicotine's bad for you. And you think that ube mango shortcake is gonna be good scent for you too? You look stupid as shit
Dude, I remember one time I was like,
with your One Piece T-shirt.
There was one of the people I oversee. He was like smoking a vape, and I was like, "Man, that smells good. What is that?" He goes like, "Oh, it's like ube passion fruit," and I was like, "That's the fruitiest smell I've ever fucking."
I was like, bro, where's like fucking burnt leather at?
I will say, the secondhand smell of cigarettes smells great. Like what?
No, history of smells. No one says it smells great.
Is that a soundbite? It was
Oh, fuck that. Clip it.
The secondhand smell of cigarettes. It's almost like the secondhand smell of weed. Like I love the smell of weed.
What? When did?
No.
When did it ever? When,
No,
way.
like when you're not smoking it and it's not getting on your skin, but when you smell it from afar,
Oh god, that's so funny.
it's like it smells good. Like
Damn, baby, what is that?
like I think to me, tobacco smells great. like when it's like not in my face or whatever, when it's not on your skin.
But what is it, when it's mixed in the air and you're around it?
Like casinos, like even though it smells like gnarly, it's like it's pleasant because like of the
Oh
tobacco.
god, yes.
But like even weed, like when someone's like smoking weed, you're like, oh, that smells kind of nice.
It's like, do you know what I feel like the smells are equivalent? And when people drive by like In-N-Outs and you smell burgers in the air.
grilled onions. That's it. Or it's like,
Oh fuck.
but yeah, I was like, dude, like secondhand cigarette smoke smells like, oh, it's great. But like vape smells like,
So it smells like a Glade in the
I
air.
was like, oh, now I just kind of want to go to Crumble and get a fucking get a cookie, get a sugar cookie. I fucking hate
Oh
it.
God, that is so good. God damn it.
So Francis, if you're hearing, I want you to go back to real raw cigarettes.
Go back to those yellow box American Spirits.
I was like,
If I gave him a choice of like, hey man, you could have bad food, but you gotta smoke a cigarette, or if you can't eat bad food, then you gotta go for like a half a mile walk every day.
he'd take a cigarette. He'd take a cigarette.
Take a cigarette before he goes. He's like, I gotta eat bad food, but I gotta smoke a cigarette in order to have it. Yeah, or I have to go on a mile walk or half mile walk. Yeah,
Bro,
I'll smoke a carton today.
No, you know what? I think Francis sees. I feel like if Francis, how much time we got? If Francis ever sees
even
his,
look.
I know. It's like if Francis ever sees his lifetime clock and just
We have a next pod. We're like, you ever seen that movie In Time with Justin
Timberlake? Yeah.
So
He goes like
we
this.
said the same thing.
I was like, if Francis ever sees his in time like clock of how much minutes he has remaining, he would definitely gamble. Like he'd be like, let's say a cigarette takes 6 minutes off his life. He could be like,
He's like, I'll have half today.
like, and it's like, and if he has like cigarettes and a coffee in the morning, and it's like,
They cost you like 15 minutes.
if it costs you like an hour of his life, he'd trade it in a heartbeat. He'd trade it in a heartbeat.
He's like, oh man, you eat pork. That's half an hour, dude. Well, what kind of pork?
He was like, well, is pork better? It was like, how much is pork? 30 minutes. How much is fried chicken? 27 minutes. Well, I'm going to get the fried chicken.
The lesser evil is only like 3 minutes. He was all like, if you had rice, that's an extra 2 minutes. Oh, maybe I should get the pork. But the pork doesn't have rice. I'll get the fried chicken and the rice. All right, that's going to be 30 minutes time. How about for half amount of rice? Oh, 28. I'll take 28.
Well, how much for full noodles? 27. I'm going to take full noodles.
Oh my God. Motherfucker's dead in a week.
Dude, Francis, if he looks at his clock, he's like, man, I got an hour.
Hey, I'm going to go take a smoke break and just die on the spot.
Francis, whenever you're cleared by your company to drink again, we'll drink again.
Well, I guess we got to go small time. We'll figure it out. But let's wrap it, or what is it?
We got an hour 7. I think we're good to wrap it.
All right, we're wrapping.
I think we did good.
This was good.
So we did what? The beautiful cocktail.
We'll figure out. We'll put a poll out.
Okay, what's the
Put
name
a
it?
poll out. Yeah.
What's the name it?
And how much life Francis has in meals. I'll do that with him.
But yeah, man. Hey, man. Hey, I'm starting to get Thursdays, Fridays off. So you know what that
God, it's gonna be danger.
means. I was like,
Peligro. Watch out,
I'm back. Francis, I'm back.
dude. You know we gotta go. We've been talking about it, but we won't go until you go.
Where?
Sake-san.
Oh, Sake-san. You know, Sake-san is probably my number 2 here.
It's great experience.
Number
Ocean
one.
one.
Number 1 is still Mujiri.
All right. Oh, Majui for sushi for sure. But in terms of just like all around, like
I'm trying to get drunk and just. I was like, bro, $5 sake bombs. You want a better deal in the Bay Area?
sake bomb, sake carafe.
Yeah, and then you just get the beer by yourself.
All right. Shout out to Majiri. Shout out to Sake-san.
Yeah.
All right. I'm Kris.
I'm Joe.
Peace out. This has been an episode of the Hella
Hungry.
Hippos. Peace.
Hey, yeah, I missed a quick to cut a bitch off. It's really in me, hit it on me, I can't rinse off. Lot of motion, keep it rolling, I'm a pinball. Ain't talking chicken, leave me alone, I can't involve. Need